Let's get into Dynamite. First off, as you can see, Jericho's back. I'm not sure what this means. Will we see the learning tree come back? Will it get up with Brian Keith and Big Bill? Will we see that? I don't know. First match, we had Pac versus Ospreay. This did not disappoint at all. First, it started with Ospreay in the back, getting at Yuta and Mox. Shafir almost jumped in that too, but yeah, he got at both of them, roughed them up real good, came out, started to do his entrance. Pac got him from behind. Hit him with a suplex on the walkway. And pretty much majority of this match, Pac was dominating, from submissions to just throwing them places, putting a beating on Ospreay. Ospreay had his reverses and stuff, but I really thought this was going to go in Pac's favor. But all that work Pac put in, just a quick roll up from the submission he had him in, it was a wrap. And you know how the Death Riders get down, so they all came to the ring afterwards, and Mox showed him mercy, showed Ospreay mercy. They had the chair on his head ready to go, light him up. But nah, Mox said, don't make this personal, and just walked away. Damn, I did this out of order. This may have been the trios match after. Yeah. Anywho. All right, so we had Jungle Jack Perry, Brody King, and Kenny Omega versus The Demand. This match didn't disappoint at all. All these people showed out. But in the end, Kenny Omega dominated, pinned Ricochet. You even had Brody King at one point become a missile outside of the ring, which I was like, damn, bro, you too big. But he pulled it off. And the whole team, they pulled off that trios suplex where all three of them were holding all three of them all at one time bunched together, which I thought was crazy. And Omega pulled the snap suplex on everybody in The Demand. I didn't think he was going to get Toa, but he got him. Mina Shirakawa in the Brawling Birds versus the Triangle of Madness. This sort of went quick for me. Some decent points for me here, but, Hart wound up eating the pin for this. Going a little in reverse, but getting to the main event. We had the contract signing between MJF and Kenny Omega. All I got to say is obviously HIPAA laws do not matter. But they cooked. They cooked very well. You had, like I said in the previous match, you had Kenny Omega going to his, and then MJF and Speedball Mike Bailey, who came out during their whole interaction, made a match for him versus MJF as main event. MJF was just a nonstop slaughter of Canada, just talking about how he's the true American hero. God bless America the entire time. The flag that dropped, which had his face as the stars, all over the stars, and the white and red stripes for the American flag. That was priceless. Now to the match, I enjoyed it as well. Obviously MJF won. I didn't doubt he wasn't going to win, but Speedball Bailey looked good in this too. This is a good way to push him forward. I think this is another consistent showing. Only 4 matches, but well worth it. Everybody went in. So how'd y'all feel about it? Don't forget to tune in tonight for AEW Collision, since they're doing it on Thursday instead of the weekend. I'm not sure what's going on the weekend, why they had to change the date, but check it out. Holla at me.